So the topic is graphics in multimedia. We're going to discuss the graphics in multimedia. Uh, what is first of all we'll discuss what is graphics and computer graphics. Computer graphics is a term that includes almost everything that exists on the computer and is not sound and text only. We can define computer graphics as an art of drawing pictures, lines, charts, figures, etc. using computers with the help of programming languages. So graphics are an element that virtually all multimedia applications include. When we say multimedia applications include, multimedia comprises of text, audio, video, graphics, all the combinations of animations and all these things. They are multimedia. And graphics plays a very important role in making multimedia applications. It's like what do you say? A graphics can be a chart, it can be a drawing, it can be a painting, it can be a photograph, it can be logo, navigation button, background, banners, so many things. Like you are seeing here in the figure. So this is how the computer graphics are made. So these are graphics which make your things on the computer to be more understandable by the pictorial representation. What do graphics look like? Graphics can be black and white, they can be grayscale, can be colored, and that is basically they can be like this. And moreover, they can be colorful, they can be black and white, they can be grayscale scale, and it can be still and as well as animated. I mean, it can be a static picture as well as something in motion, and say animated. Graphics in multimedia applications. When you say missing graphics in multimedia applications, there are two types of graphics: bitmap graphics and draw type graphics or vector graphics. What you say? When you say bitmap graphics, that means it represents the image as an array of dots called pixels. The smallest element of graphics or image is pixel. Pixel is what? Pixel is a rectangular box. When you see some screen, whether you see the screen of a mobile or of laptop, you see with very when you see it minutely, you find a square dot there, very minute dot. That is called pixel. So now draw type graphics or vector graphics. It represents an image as a geometric shape. So there are two kinds of graphics basically. Now you see graphics in multimedia applications. When you say multimedia applications, multimedia is being applied in various fields, various areas that we will discuss later. When you say graphics in multimedia applications, then bitmap graphics, also known as raster graphics, consist of a grid of tiny dots called pixel. As I already told you, each pixel is assigned a color, and thereby making the image of different colors. Can be a continuous tone image such as a photograph as well. Then enlarging a bitmap graphics may cause the image to lose crispness and clarity. When you whenever you see there are certain images, when you enlarge that image, or when you maximize that image, then what happens? It loses the clarity, crispness, or the clarity. What do you say? So that is the graphics application. Now we see you discuss graphics quality. Two factors that determine graphics quality are resolution and color depth. You must have heard of these factors. A resolution is what? A resolution is the number of pixels per inch. When you say there is a how many pixels are there in it, if there will be more pixels per inch on the screen, that will be a very high definition image. Its resolution will be very high. And when you say color depth or bit depth, is the number of bits used to represent the color of a single pixel. mean how many bits are being used to represent a single pixel. Ultimately, it is the data, and data being represented by the bits. So that is basically resolution and the color. Resolution is number of pixels per inch, and when you say bit depth or color depth, it is the number of bits used to represent the color of a single pixel. What single pixel is showing the color? That is being the number of bits being used to represent that particular color. Now you see, you will get more idea about this. When you say graphics quality, color depth refers to the number of absolute color an image can contain. It can range from 1 bit to 32 bit or so many bits. When you say it depends upon the computer you are using, it can range from 1 bit. When you say 1 bit, that is 2 raised to power 1 colors, because there are two possibility of bits. Either you are 0 or 1, then 2 raised to power 1 color. If 0 represent black, 1 represent white, then obviously you see 1 bit is representing what? 2 raised to power 1 colors, only black and white. To 32 bits, when there will be 32 bits, you just imagine 2 raised to power 32, huge number, around 4 billion colors. So that is the quality of the graphics can achieve. Now you see types of computer graphics. What is the type of a computer graphics? Interactive computer graphics and passive computer graphics. As the word signifies, as the word inherent meaning is there, the word interactive is carrying its inherent meaning, that is users have some control over the picture. That is, user can make any changes or alterations in the produced image. One example of it is the ping pong game. At the hardware level, a computer receives input from the interaction devices and output images to a display devices. So I mean user is having some of its participation, because he can participate and he can change something. So thereby he is interacting. Graphics, computer graphics are changing dynamically by the participation of the user. Now the second type is passive computer graphics. Passive computer graphics is an operation on computer graphics that transfers automatically and without operator intervention. Non-interactive computer graphics or passive computer graphics involves one-way communication between the computer and the user. Here user cannot intervene. The picture is produced on the monitor and the user does not have any control over the produced picture. That's why it is passive. It's not in your control. And the other one is interactive computer graphics, whether you are interacting with the computer and making changes to the graphics. So this is the introduction part of the computer graphics, what we have just noted here. So in the next chapter, we shall be discussing other parts of this unit. So thank you very much.